Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to begin with left back Alejandro Balde, as it has been reported that Barcelona have made progress in renewal talks for the teenage talent after meeting with his agent. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking on this transfer news, as it has been reported by AS, Spanish outlet AS, that Barca and Atletico are among clubs keeping close tabs on this 18-year-old Fenerbahce prospect, Arda Guler. Of course, he is an attacking midfielder. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. This past Tuesday, reports emerged claiming that Barcelona president Joan Laporta and director Matteo Alemany met with super agent Jorge Mendes to discuss possible transfer targets and contract extensions. Among the names that are understood to have been brought up during the talks is left back Alejandro Balde, with Mundo Deportivo's Ferran Martinez reporting that Barcelona made progress in renewal talks for the young star during their meeting with Jorge Mendes. The 19-year-old Balde has been one of the biggest revelations of the season at Barcelona, as admitted by manager Xavi Hernandez. Balde was not near the first team picture towards the back end of the last season, but a good showing during pre-season earned him his shot, and he has not looked back. Indeed, the La Masia graduate displaced Jordi Alba as the first choice left back at Barcelona and broke into the Spanish national team not long after as well, doing so at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar 2022. Balde has played 32 matches across all competitions this term, registering 5 assists, and has become the first choice at left back ahead of Alba and Marcos Alonso. And with his contract expiring next year, the La Liga leaders have been trying to get him tied down to a new contract at the earliest possible. The report states that negotiations are in the final stages, and although some important details need to be sorted out, Barcelona were optimistic about getting the deal done, with progress being made during yesterday's discussion. At just 19, Balde is seen as an important part of the core of the team that Xavi is building, along with the likes of Pedri, Gavi, and Ronald Araujo, and Barcelona will hope to extend his contract at the earliest possible. Alejandro Balde has been the revelation of the season without any shadow of a doubt. To be honest, he has been the revelation. Xavi himself have said that in his many interviews. And there have been a lot of talk about his contract, which expires end of this season. And there is no doubt that Barca will do all that they can to ensure that Balde stays for this club for a very long time, especially considering how he is now very important to this team, being the first choice left back. Displacing veterans such as Alonso and Jordi Alba is not an easy task. And if this young guy can do that, means there's a lot that he provides. Balde has been doing so well consistently. The fact is he's consistent in what he does, and that is what makes everything so brilliant. So Barcelona met with super agent Jorge Mendes yesterday, according to reports, even though reports have not really come out with any detailed conversation between those two parties. But of course, we all expect them to discuss certain things. We all know players, there are a bunch of players at Barca that are the clients of Jorge Mendes. Alejandro Balde is one of them. And definitely, I think he will be discussed there. And his contract situation is now something that Barca need to sort it out as quickly as possible because we have no time. This is a guy that definitely there are many clubs that are just waiting for any given opportunity to pounce on it, to sign Balde, as he has shown the qualities of a very young and the qualities of being one of the best left backs in the future. As Balde continues to show what he got, I think it is a blessing for us to have such a player. Even though it's notwithstanding, we still need to strengthen other positions. Even the left back that we are talking about, I still think we need to strengthen because at the end, when Jordi Alba leaves this club, which may be next season or this coming summer, you know, we need a backup for Balde, which is very important to secure the future. Marcos Alonso is not that bad, but come on, Alonso is also in his late 30s. I think with time, Barca will have to sort out the futures of those two so that they can bring in a backup left back so that Barca's future will be bright in every given position. Because I've been talking about positions like right back, winger, centre back, and so on and so forth. That Barca needs to go for strengthening to ensure that the future of this club is going towards the right direction. But and Xavi being bestowed by Laporta to guide this club, these young talents mixed with some experience to ensure that the club's progress is moving towards the right direction. I think he's doing a good job to guide Balde, playing him every match to build his confidence. So let's hope that his contract will be extended as soon as. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to a report from AS, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are among the clubs keeping tabs on 18-year-old Fenerbahce prospect Arda Guler. The teenage attacking midfielder made his first team debut for the Turkish Giants last season and has continued to enhance his reputation in the ongoing campaign. So far in 2022-23, Guler has played 20 matches across all competitions and has contributed with 3 goals and 2 assists. The youngster was even handed the number 10 kit this term after Mesut Ozil's goodbye. Still very much in the nascent stages of his career, Guler has demonstrated great new raw potential that has seemingly caught the attention of several top clubs across Europe, which includes Barcelona. The Blaugrana have made it a point of late to identify and invest in young talents, having seen the likes of Pedri, Gavi, Alejandro Bade, and Ronald Araujo flourish at the club in recent years. Furthermore, given the club's financial situation, it makes sense to make the youth roster stronger and more robust so that they can produce stars for the future from within the club. It has led to Barca getting linked with many young prospects, more recently Saido Bade of Hamburg. They have also brought in players such as Julian Araujo and Lucas Roman for the reserve team, with a view of grooming them for the senior setup. Angola could also be one such player on the club's agenda, although Barcelona will likely have to face competition from Atletico Madrid as well as some of the other European teams for his signature. Guler's market value, according to Transfer Market, is around 10 million euros. He is contracted with Fenerbahce until the summer of 2025. He is still a raw talent with a lot of untapped potential. So whether Barcelona's reported interest in him materializes into something concrete remains to be seen. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.